Hello, this is Mads from Shutterline. This is a video about Smash for beginners. And especially I want to address the question, how do we learn to smash? Badminton is quite complex. We do have two types of technique. We have something called racket technique and we have footwork technique. We must have this technical backpack with us every time we go on court, and the smash is especially a nice weapon to put in that backpack. Let's try to break the smash down by making some kind of a rough analysis. So at first we are holding a racket. That's why the first thing is the grip. We're holding a loose forehand grip so we can put in more power by tightening up the grip at impact. As second, we are moving the racket in a special way. We're not just moving the racket completely random to perform the smash. We want to move the racket so we can perform the smash good every single time. So let's try to break the racket movement down with some kind of a rough analysis as well. There's something about getting the elbow up. After that, there's something about getting the elbow forward before the swing comes. Like that. So when we are getting the elbow forward, the racket will actually go backward and then we are able to perform the swing. And that's the tricky part, because in the last part here, let's call it part 3, we're actually rotating the forearm while we're hitting, because the forearm rotation is actually responsible for most of the power when we're hitting any strokes actually. Found out in this video that it's responsible for up to 70% of that smash when we apply the forearm rotation to the smash. And third, we want to hit some shuttles. So let's go and play a match, because now we know how the grip is and we know how to move the racket. So let's go and play matches. Wait a second, we're not ready for matches yet. We are going to do some exercises. We need to gain some confidence and stability with our new technique, the smash, before we're going to apply it directly into a match. So number 3 is exercises. When putting a smash into an exercise, we can make different types of exercises. We can make something called static exercises, where you basically is practicing the smash very isolated, without anything else going on. You get a lift and you perform the smash. Very simple. Dynamic exercises where you actually have to do maybe other strokes, or you put in some footwork. We want to make the smash exercise more relevant. Our goal is therefore dynamic exercises. So number 4 is adjusting exercises. We can break the smash up in 2 different technical aspects. We have the footwork technique and we have the racket technique. It's very important that we practice the footwork technique, because there is basically no reason to practice a stroke if we don't know how to get there. That makes no sense. We're teaching a scissor jump here. There's a couple of clichés towards the baseline. When you reach the baseline, you are jumping up, performing a scissor jump where you switch places with your feet. And that's where you're actually going to hit the smash. So try to apply the footwork exercise with the things we learned about the smash before. We have something about the grip, we have the racket movement, we have the static exercise where we pretty isolated practice only the smash, and then we add up the footwork. The exercise is much more dynamic and much more close to the context where you actually are going to perform it. this exercise is fixed. That means we know where to go each time we hit the shuttle. And obviously we don't know that when we are playing a match. Otherwise I would be the world champion if I knew exactly where my opponents would hit the shuttle every single time. So this is not game relevant yet, but it's still more advanced than the static exercise. So the final step in this video will be game relevant exercises, because we want to put and apply the smash into a game. So there's no reason of practicing all of these exercises if we don't know or don't feel confident about putting it into a game. We need to practice the smash as close as possible to a match situation. That means we need an ongoing shuttles. We don't need multi-feeding, but an ongoing shuttle, dynamic movement, game relevant, and an unfixed exercises. The player and the feeder will have multiple options and choices and variations throughout the exercise to make it much closer to a game situation. In other cases you can actually just play matches, but you still kind of practice the smash during the match. If you manage to practice the smash during a match, do not care about the result at all, then we do have an exercise on the highest level, because we are practicing the actual stroke in a context that is meant to be played in. Let me try to describe an exercise where I can put the smashing that is much game relevant. A simple exercise, and we have a player over here that's defensive and we have a player over here that's offensive. The exercise is free, that means both players can do all kind of strokes, but if this player is told to be more defensive, then this guy over here will probably get more opportunities to make a smash. If that's not the case, if that's not what's happening, then you will be able to adjust the exercise, put in some restrictions for the defensive player to make even more lift, so the offensive player will have more time to practice the smash. I really hope you got this. This is very crucial in basically every stroke. So thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't. If you want me to help you with your technique, consider to join Shuttle Life and hit the diamond tile. And I will be able to interact with you on social media. You can send me videos and pictures and I can give you some feedback on what you're sending me. Otherwise, just check out what else you can get here on Shuttle Life. And remember to check out my other videos. I hope I helped you. And thanks again a lot for stopping by and watching my videos. See you around.